Meanwhile, Pablo and Andrew were in another hotel room at Circus Circus. Pablo was tied up to a table while Andrew was pulsing off the Ultra Instinct Diamond. What are you gonna do with that thing? Pablo asked, struggling to break free. Keep your pants on, said Andrew. You'll see soon enough. I don't wear pants, said Pablo. Yeah, I noticed, said Andrew sarcastically. Not something to brag about. Oh, what do you want from us? Asked Pablo. What I want is for you to stop messing with my life, yelled Andrew. The FBI cleared out everything I owned in my house because you snitched on me. Now I gotta buy new things and spend thousands of dollars. It's super annoying. At that moment, Andrew grabbed a remote and pointed it at Pablo, not noticing Austin in his robot suit and the new Backyardigans standing near the machine it went to, the Melcometer 5000. You know, Pablo, Andrew said as he pressed a button on the remote, causing the Melcometer 5000 to start. You should have just let Alex kill you on the spot back at the cabin. It would have saved us all a whole heap of trouble. I'd still have a career, your friends would be spared, and I wouldn't have to make the world suffer due to your incompetence. Besides, I'm not much of a penguin person anyways. They are too overrated. Although, they do make other good uses, like milking. Oh no, said Austin and Pablo, both their eyes widened. That's right, Pablo, said Andrew with a chuckle. Since you ruined my life and are continuing to mess with me day by day, there is one way and one way only to get my revenge on you. That is by milking you of your blood clean until you are reduced to a deflated balloon. You monster, Pablo screamed as he spat in the psycho pig's face. In response, Andrew smacked Pablo across the face. Then he turned the milking machine up even higher, causing Pablo to scream in pain. Since you want to get smart with me, I think I'll turn the milking machine up higher, Andrew yelled. Nothing will stand of that. No, Andrew, don't do this, a familiar voice called. Pablo turned to his left and saw who said that. It was Don Byrne, who was in the right place at the right time. Don? What are you doing here? Asked Pablo, surprised to see his friend there. You saved me, said Don. Now it's my turn. Well, said Andrew with a sarcastic laugh. If it isn't my deadbeat father who let our mother die. I know I failed you, son, began Don. I'm sorry I made you and your brother into a monster, but taking your anger out on the world won't help matters at all. It really won't, added Austin as he and the new Backyardigans emerged from their hiding place. Look, Pablo and I know what it feels like to think the world hates you and to have your lives changed forever. It's very traumatizing. The pain, the suffering, all of it. But please don't let it consume you so much to where the world has to suffer. It just wouldn't be fair, said Don. Andrew, I know that there's still good in you. Please don't do this. How would you know? Asked Andrew with a scoff. All you know is how to make mistakes. I know, said Don. I made mistakes and I let them consume me for too long. But then a wise penguin told me that we can't change the past, but we can do what's right for the future. At this moment, Don gave Andrew a hug with tears in his eyes. Everyone looked in with relief at the sight that they saw. Had Andrew turned over a new leaf? You're right, said Andrew as he slowly grabbed a knife from his pocket. I should choose what's right for the future. And what's right is this! At that moment, Andrew stabbed Don in the back with a knife, causing blood to leak from his mouth and nose before he dropped to the ground like a fly. Everyone looked in shock at what Andrew had done to his own father. What? You're surprised? I'm evil, yelled Andrew as he turned the milking machine back on. He was so naive. He saw the good in people even when it wasn't there. He lived a fairy tale. There is no Easter Bunny, no Tooth Fairy, and no George Washington. This is the real world, and you guys need to wake up and smell the roses. Step away from the milking machine and let Pablo go, said Austin. No, he ruined my life. Now I'm going to end his by milking every ounce of blood from his feathers until he's nothing but a deflated balloon, Andrew said before he turned to his chick pigs. Chick pigs, attack! But the chick pigs, after seeing what Andrew did to his own father, went over to Austin's side and shook their heads no. What? My chick pigs turned against me after everything I've done for them? Screamed Andrew before he turned up the milk machine even more. Look, bottom line is, you want to get to this machine, you gotta go through me. Man, this guy's making me angry, said Rock. Me too. I bet he's the reason we're angry all the time, said Ro. We gotta do something about it? Asked Rock. Ro nodded yes, as Austin gave a smile. Then everyone charged up the cycle pig and tried to fight their way to the machine. Come on, guys! Hurry up! This is really, really painful, said Pablo in pain. It's okay, Pablo. Just think of something positive. Think about Maddie, said Austin as he punched Andrew in the face. I can't! Maddie is a baby, and babies need drink milk, and I'm being milked! Yelled Pablo as he broke down into hysterics. I'm sorry, Pablo. We'll get you out, said Austin as he got knocked down by Andrew. Oh, God! Saying Cole as he got an aggressive punch in before also being knocked down. At that point, everyone tried to work together to push Andrew into the machine to use his body weight to destroy it. They were getting closer, but they needed one more person to make it work. There's only one way for me to be happy, and that's getting rid of the world, yelled Andrew as he used the remote to release Pablo from the machine while struggling to get out of the hole he was in. Pablo, help me out here. We're basically equals. We both have complicated relationships. Only difference is I'm not an egomaniac penguin like you! What did you say? Pablo screamed as he charged at Andrew and kicked him into the machine with one kick. At that point, Andrew was electrocuted by his own machine while being crushed by various parts of it simultaneously. He screamed in pain as electricity coursed through his veins. What the heroes didn't notice was that the Ultra Instinct diamond was glowing before the machine exploded. Blackness. Pitch blackness was all anyone could see before they woke up. Austin rushed over to Pablo and gave him a kiss on the mouth. You came for me, Pablo said, giving Austin a kiss in response. Of course I did. I told you I wasn't going to lose you, did I? Said Austin. Wait, said Pablo as he rushed over to the explosion site. Did we defeat Andrew? I think, said Austin. So the diamond was glowing before the explosion, I think, said Martin, causing everyone's eyes to widen. What do you think happened? At that moment, the ground began to shake. Everyone stopped dead in their tracks after that happened. Did you guys feel something? Asked Pablo on edge. Then a giant superhero version of Andrew burst through the floor, causing our heroes to fall through various holes in the floor while screaming. Andrew now had a metallic suit that looked like something out of Dragon Ball, and he now had the diamond in the middle of his head. Yes! Yes! Yelled the new Andrew in a deep, booming voice. I'm not Andrew anymore. I'm Ultra Instinct Andrew. Oh, I love that name. I better get that trademark for a movie once I conquer the world. That would win so many Oscars. Oh, holy crap! This is better than the original robot suits. Thank you, Backyardigans. Thank you, Pablo. Vegas, I'm coming for you. As Ultra Instinct Andrew flew away with a laugh, everyone had their mouths wide open in shock as they saw the monster that Andrew had become. Well, this opens another can of worms, doesn't it? Said Martin in shock. We need to call Maria and Ezekiel, said Austin. Agreed, said Pablo as he handed Austin his phone to prepare for the final battle.